Good evening. Welcome to Reporters Diary on the Eco of India's Facebook page. This is a live chat with Eco's team of reporters and editors who bring to you day's development. But before we move ahead, let me share with you the major issues in news today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that tracing all those who come in contact with a COVID infected person within 72 hours should be followed like a mantra. Prime Minister today held a virtual meeting with chief ministers of 10 states, where Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee also attended the meeting. Former President Pranab Mukherjee's condition continues to remain critical. He has been kept on ventilator support after surgery, hospital sources said. Russia. Now, this is big. If we go by what the news is coming in from Russia, this is big. Russia has announced that it has developed the first COVID-19 vaccine. President Vladimir Putin has said that one of his daughters who took part in the experiment has been vaccinated. This is a big story developing internationally, that COVID vaccine, perhaps going by what is available in news from Russia, this is a big news. Expert panel on COVID-19 led by Niti Aayog member DK Paul will meet tomorrow to discuss on logistics and ethical aspects of procuring COVID-19 vaccine according to Health Ministry. And the fifth news that we have nationally, which is important, is Infosys founder Narayana Murthy has flagged fears of the country's GDP growth hitting lowest since 1947. He has pitched for developing a system that will help players in every sector of the economy to operate at full steam with precautions. Now, these are the big developments we have during the day. And now I'm joined by the team of reporters and editors at the Eco of India. I have with me Razia, Asmita, Shumanto, and Riddhi. So, Asmita, first to you, what are the stories you have with you? Asmita.
The major story from West Bengal is that state government today extended suspension of direct flights from 6 cities till 31st August. And these 6 cities are Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Ahmedabad, Nagpur, and Pune. Firstly, the ban came into force on July 6th, and then it was extended on July 31st, and then to August 15th, and now till 31st August. From these 6 cities, all flight banned to Kolkata International Airport. And another news coming from West Bengal, that a man arrested for driving dangerously, hitting police vehicles during Independence Day parade rehearsal at Red Road. And the big news coming from West Bengal, that today on a video conference with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee also participated in this video conference. And in this conference, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee urges Prime Minister Modi to when the vaccine will be available in India, to ensure the center issue guidelines on which vaccine to be procured and used to fight COVID-19.
All right, Asmita. These are big developments coming in from the state. I move on to Riddhi. Riddhi, hi, welcome, Riddhi. What are stories at your end?
In the national news, there are two issues I would like to share today. The Supreme Court of India today ruled that daughters cannot be deprived from their parental properties. It is undoubtedly a great day for the activists, for those who had been vocal for the women's rights over the years. Another news that is coming from Bhopal is that on the Independence Day, prisoners will be released from different jails. This year too, there will be 244 prisoners releasing from the Madhya Pradesh, as per the Madhya Pradesh government has informed.
All right, interesting developments coming in from across the country. We move on to Shumanto. Shumanto, what are the big stories in North Bengal? There's certainly
Uh,
something really interesting
Something,
out there.
it's not only interesting, it's very disturbing, Shafi. That is, within a span of just 10 days, a single person was detected COVID positive twice and COVID negative once. And within the span of that 10 days, he died also. Now, just go through the sequence of dates, you will understand how disturbing and intriguing it is. On July 28th, this particular gentleman was admitted to a hospital, and on the same day, he was detected positive. Okay. On 31st July, that is just after 3 days, he was tested negative on 31st
Okay.
July. On 1st August, he was released from the hospital on the next day, 1st of August. On 4th August, he was again admitted to the hospital with the severe symptoms of COVID, and he was tested positive. And on 7th August, he has died. Now,
In a
that's
sense
really
like
very
it's
disturbing.
right. Very
And
disturbing. Yes, that's the
and this
word.
has two aspects. One is a political aspect, obviously. That is, the opposition parties have said that on this 31st of July, when he was tested negative, why was he released from the hospital immediately? That is a political dilemma is going on. But what is more disturbing is that the doctors are very much baffled that how can this status change so fast within such a short period of time. And
Right.
I was talking to one of the doctors. He said that he is also really puzzled, and it reminds him of an old a line from an old song from an old film, Dil Apna Preet Par Hai, Ajeeb Dasta Hai Ye, Kahan Shuru
Right.
Kahan Khatam.
That's
This is
really shocking. That's really shocking, Shumanto. Yes.
This is the main thing. And the second story from Shiliguri is that till now there had been complaints against private hospital charging exorbitant prices in Kolkata for treating COVID patients. And now the same complaints have started coming up from Shiliguri, where hospitals are charging as high as 2.5 lakhs to 3.5 lakhs for treating a patient just for 3 days. And
Yes, this
several
is also a
complaints.
major concern. This is also a major concern, despite all the guidelines and all the points put forward by the administration, by the government. There seems to be some kind of some kind of what do you call lack of awareness
Supervision,
or
you can say.
understanding on the part of the hospitals, Shumanto.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. And
Right.
from Sikkim, there is no major development as yet, except that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's call for that Gandegi Mukt Bharat before 15th August, that has been really taken seriously by the people of Sikkim, and different blocks in Sikkim, in the different panchayats. They have started cleaning up. They have started planting saplings. So they generally the people of Sikkim are very
Right.
cleanliness conscious, and this call has given them a boost to take that cleanliness consciousness a bit ahead.
Great, great. So we have some major developments, as you viewers can listen to the reporters and editors putting it together right from Sikkim to South Bengal. But now we move on to a very important part, Port Blair. Razia, what are major developments out there?
The first major story is despite clear direction by the union government for timely payment of wages to health workers, at least 14 outsources workers in the UT Health Department have been deprived of salaries for the past 3 months. The data entry operators, multitasking staff have been deployed at the ambulance call center of GV Pant Hospital did not get their salary from past 3 months, and they are so worried that if they are approaching their higher ups, they are threatening them. If you want to work, you work. Otherwise, we'll throw you out and recruit someone else. So they are really worried, and they don't want to be named, and they are keep on requesting us, the media, to come with to help them out to get their salary. The second thing is the COVID-19 rising cases. Here in Andaman, as you all know, people are traveling to other islands by ship. So the vessels which was flying between Port Blair and other islands, the crew members are tested positive. MV Coral Queen is a big ship and a very known ship to everyone, and people love to travel in that. So 27 of crew members has tested positive. So they have been kept in the ship itself for isolation. For the treatment is going on in the ship itself. So these are the two important
Right.
things going on
Or
here.
COVID-19 is not only affecting, the so-called, the mainland, quote unquote, or the main regions in India, but also Andaman's is also affected, as Razia was pointing out. So these are, the major developments of the day. Thanks, Riddhi, Shumanto, Asmita, and Razia for joining
Thank you.
the Reporter's Diary. Viewers, you can join us again tomorrow 6:30 on our Facebook page for the day's development. Thanks for watching.